Yes, guys, Davala here, and today we're playing some Football Manager 2021. So today we have set up a custom database which involves the English lower leagues up to level 12 and above, of course. So I figured this would be quite an interesting challenge for FM21, starting at level 12 with some amateur teams with no money, I presume. But to make things a little bit easier on myself, I've disabled the player attribute masking because finding a scout or anything at this point would be pretty much impossible. So what I'm also going to do at this time is select all the leagues that are suggested to me, which are probably the top nations and neighbouring nations. And then we'll set it to the highest leagues in each one. Obviously level 12 and above for England. We'll obviously start with our manager with no attributes, no badges whatsoever. So here we have him, Mr. Davala. We've made his tracksuit quite bright, so he's easy to stand out. His hair complete and utterly wild. So hopefully you won't miss him on the good old touchline. And now to pick a team. This is the fun part. So as you can see, when we go to England and level 12, there is a huge, huge amount of leagues that we can go through and pick a team from. So I'll be right back when I found one that takes my fancy. We're aiming for someone that's probably a mid-table expected finish, so we're not like bottom, but also not one's favourite to finish top of the league. I'll be right back with my team.
1 hour later.
I think we found them, guys. I think we found them. London Samurai. Now, to me, this badge, obviously the generic badge, looks exactly like our Arsenal. And for those that know me, know that I'm a massive Arsenal fan. The London Samurai finished a verdict 7th in the league out of 14, I believe it is. So it's exactly mid-table. Obviously, the status is amateur. It's always nice to have an owner that loves the club, like the Cronkies at Arsenal.
Got him! Got him!
Well, you'd like to think. I mean, they don't want to sell up, so. And their training and youth facilities are both poor, which you kind of expect. Well, I think this is the team we're gonna start out safe with. And as for our managerial style, we're just gonna go as low as we possibly can. And our focus, I think, is probably best to be set to motivator. I feel like being able to motivate my team is going to be quite important in this league, and many more leagues to come. So there we have it. Mr. Davala, London Samurais. Let's see what we can do. I'll take a look into the squad, set up some tactics. Possibly. I mean, I presume there's no scouts, so there's no scouting instructions to set up. But yeah, I'll be right back when I've sorted everything, gone through the whole little tutorial thing that they give you. And hopefully, we can work out how this league works too. So finally, we've set up our formation here for London Samurais. Second to my old faithful 4-2-3-1 wide, which I currently use in my Southampton save. I'm hoping you'll let me, this tactic works the same in the lower leagues as it does in the Premier League. If not, we'll have to adapt. Perhaps we can change it to a 4-4-2 at some point. But for now, this is what we have. We have the mentality set to attacking, possession, going fairly wide, pass into space, overlap both wings, play out defence, shorter passing, and a slow tempo. So a nice build up leading to a goal, hopefully. We hit our crosses low, nothing, too crazy because we don't have very tall players in this club. We work the ball into the box, again, because, pass the ball in rather than crossing the ball in. We're going to be very direct with our running, and we're going to run straight out of the defence. As for the transition, counter press when we've lost possession, counter when we've won possession, and distribute to our fullbacks with short kicks with our goalkeeper. Out of possession, high line of engagement because we're going for this really high pressing sort of game. Hopefully, we have the stamina of our players. We'll use the offside trap. Our defensive line is going to be really far up the pitch. I think this works quite well with the attacking wing backs and the ball playing defenders. Tight marking. Our pressing is going to be extremely urgent. I might lower that down eventually to more urgent, just in case. Prevent the short goalkeeper distribution because we don't want them playing around at the back. And get stuck in. Pick up a yellow card, that don't matter. Just don't get sent off. As for the roles, we've got the advanced forward up top, inverted wingers on either side, and attacking midfielder in the middle. We have two attacking wing backs, a ball playing defenders at centre backs, and a sweeper keeper. As for these two, we have a deep lying playmaker who takes more risks, shoots less, but holds his position there, so he can cover for the back 2, maybe 4. The advanced playmaker on support, again, he takes more risks, shoots less often, but he roams, so he doesn't stick to this central position on the pitch. But we'll soon find out how well this works. Oh god. Otherwise we will be, again, having a bit of a play around and seeing what does work. So just a quick email that I've received. The club's vision expectations. We are expected, what we should do throughout the whole of the seasons, sign players under the age of 23 for the first team, which I have no problems with. Always building for the future, and hopefully we get some hot prospects in early on when the intake happens. We're expected to finish in the top half of the league this season and reach the semi-final of the Alex Smith Premier Division Cup. And then my contract expires because it's only a year long. And then at the end of the next season, they expect promotion and look to build on it for the foreseeable. So I'm, not even going to negotiate. I'm quite happy with what they've offered there, and I'll accept it. You know what, guys? I'm at this screen. I finally got myself an assistant manager. He's obviously not the greatest because amateur, and he's not on a contract. He's amateur. It's like literally his wage is £0. So I've just realised how difficult it actually is, just being able to get a hold of staff at this level. It's insane. Like, I'm trying to get this poorly guy here, and now all of a sudden there's about 6 other teams interested in him. So I'm hoping this guy will choose us, but I can't see it at the moment. So we've finally been able to find some coaches, physios, and directors of footballs that want to actually join our club. Again, not the greatest of stats, but what do you expect in this league? And our little transfer centre, what up? 2 45-year-old midfielders, which I don't think is going to fit in somehow. So I passed on those. But we did find a James McCluskey who looks pretty. I mean, he's wanted by a lot of teams. I've offered him a contract and stuff. Hopefully, he comes to us. He looks pretty good for this level of football. And at 28, he's in his prime. And we also got Sam Salis, who again, free agent, wanted by a few teams, including us. We've offered him a contract. And again, I really like his natural fitness because we do play a really high pressing game. And again, you got some nice greens and yellows in there, which I think pretty nice as well. He used to play with Dagenham and Redbridge in the Vanarama, so I think he can handle it. So we finally made it. A whole 2 months have gone by with no games. I did watch the English trialists, but none of them will join me because, the repetition of the club is far too small. But as for this, I mean, I'm slowly building the squad. I have a couple of players that can play where I want them to, but there is a lot of problems on this pitch. I'm not sure if that's down to man management for myself or just the way these lower leagues work. And these all grayed out players just can't play a position. Because no matter what I put this striker position at, it's just constantly a 1, even though he is a striker. I could do the same with Joe Dial down here, and again, it's just constantly a 1. So, I don't know. And anyway, we have our team, we have our tactics all sorted. Our goalkeeper's star, natural in his little super keeper role. Our wing back is pretty good, and our 2 centre mids here are pretty tidy too. So we'll sim out our team. Yeah, we'll ignore all this. Finish that. And we'll go to our match. And let's see what we can do. Pretty good. Pretty good team talk there if you inspire and motivate players. Nobody had a negative reaction. Let's get into it. Now you have to bear with me. I don't know who we're playing. Oh, for God's sake. Go, wait. Can I find out who we're playing? Apparently not. Either way, let's get into it. What was a nice little teasing ball there from our little right wing back. Unfortunately, striker didn't. I don't even think he competed. I can't pronounce your name, mate. Ripsha. He's gonna rip them apart this game. Hey, no, that was cringe. I mean, there's no real oh, but never mind. I was gonna say there's no highlights coming up by the seems of it, but it seems that they're on the attack now with Medley. Oh, what a save, man! What a save from our goalkeeper. Uh, yeah, you know that tip down there. I think a lot of our players are being out of position. They, I don't have a good team, like at all. I mean, look at the XG up here, 0.03 and 0.12. It's insane. Like, nobody's gonna score. I don't know who we're playing. I forgot to look. I can't see it anywhere. Oh, lip hook something. Gone. Soft time. Lip hook United against London Samurai. I see. And yeah, nobody's really doing anything to win this game yet, are they? Show me why. Again, and you. Bosh. I mean, Shields looks like he's about to be substituted for me, despite having probably the highest rating in my team right now. He's also the tightest. Who's not playing too good though, is the question. Bonner down here. Looks like he's struggling out on the right. I'm not sure if I have a right winger. I might have to invest in possibly like a 30-year-old-ish sort of player. I know it's not what the club want, but so it's available to me. Where do you go? 6.2. Shields is going to have to be coming on off very shortly. Oh, mate, where's your run? Where's your run, Vincent? Oh, I've just realised I have a centre. Yeah, let's not talk about that. Eh? Let's not talk about that. I had a right. I had a centre back playing on the left, so that was interesting. And I just conceded in the background. And Udell, come on. Here it goes. I missed it, and I don't have replays on. That's unfortunate. Can I quickly check it on? That didn't work. I will be going back and having a look at that. It's in. Oh, it's offside. You're joking. You're joking. That was a fantastic header from the super sub there. Oh, and VAR ref. I think he was on. That is. I mean, it's a positive start. Thompson could be the next player to come off here in the centre. I mean, he's on a 6.3, struggling, and his fitness levels is also quite bad. Oh, Anderson, that was. Oh no, I thought that was a bit of a trip, but you know what? Thank you, ref. I'll take it. Take all the help I can get. Because this is going to be. What's McCluskey? What's that? Oh, what a goal! James McCluskey. What about signings there? What a guy. What a guy. We're back in it. We're back in it. I am going to have to take that Thompson off though, aren't I? Even though I don't have. Can you play anywhere, Edward Jones? I don't have a centre mid. But I'll have to play that attacking midfielder, rush attacking midfielder there. Yeah. That is all 3 subs already used. That is brilliant. I've noticed that the fitness is quite poor. People seem to tire quite easily on this in this league. We might have to reevaluate our tactics with the press. But the Doyle, it's the side netting. I thought it might have gone in. I was about to call myself a genius for the sub of Doyle being up front. But no, it wasn't meant to be. So we've only attack again. With Crane, who pings it right across the Bonner. I mean, it was pretty flat, but it got there. And he plays it down to the right to Boyle, who's just come on. It's not a bad cross. It's dangerous, that's for sure. Could it be Doyle's, though? No. No, 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 no. No, there's no claims there for a pen, so I'm not even going to shout either. We got McEachran, the edge. Back. Plays it down the wing, but there's nobody running, so we'll gather that one up easily, and hopefully we don't get FM'd and we clear our lines, which our keeper does. And the highlight still goes on. Never mind. That's got to be the end of the highlight. That is poor. Oh no. Another long ball. This is not nice football to watch, but I guess it's amateur football for you. Boot it up and boot it back. Ripsha hasn't done a lot for me, really, I don't think. 6.5, an average rating, I guess. Our best player at the moment is Crane, who is on a 7.4. He didn't even score. McCluskey scored. The Crane assist could have been possible. Oh, mate, that is beautiful. That was destined for the net as soon as it left for his boot. I mean, I can't even argue it. Like, we did nothing wrong. It's a freak goal. Fair play to the lad. That was beautiful. I guess shouty and encourage. Boyle out on the right is now tired, and so is Bonner. But I presume there's only 3 subs in this league. I'm sorry, Bonner. I know you're playing out of position, but it is what it is, mate. Come on, Boyle, get this, son. I mean, that looks offside. It is offside. Yeah, I figured just as much. 88. I mean, one attacking mentality. I can't really do much more. Just go for it, guys. Come on. You've got it in your locker. They haven't. They haven't got it in their locker at all. You know what? a 2-1 draw. I'm not sure whether these are predicted to finish. Hopefully it's higher. A 2-1 draw, did I say? 2-1 loss. It's not bad for our first game in charge. I'll take it. I mean, it's not over yet. That's a nice pass from Boyle to Doyle. I'm going to start to like that link up. Boyle to Doyle. I like it. But then it's out to Bonner, who's being played massively out of position. I mean, so is Boyle, I believe. But Doyle, I think, is offside again. We could have won this. We could have won this. You've scored 2, and they've both been off. Come on, mate. You've got to be able to hold your line better than that. That. To Harrop. I mean, he's got plenty of space to run into and hit it. Unfortunately for us, it's straight at the goalkeeper. But Hammond, yeah. Oh no, it's the end of the highlight. I think it's going to end now, isn't it? Oh no. We kick the edge of the box with Edge. We get rid of it, son. I mean, it's going to be game over, right, ref? The 2-1 loss to start off the season. It's looking that way. There it is. There's that full-time whistle. Collins has just absolutely ruined us. Especially with that 69th minute goal. That was just dirty. But, I mean, looking at this, we definitely got ourselves back into it quite a lot, even though we were 2-1 down. We had a better XG. Our possession was far more dominant. A lot of fouls in that game. 7 corners to 2. I mean, shots is... Yeah, they had more shots. We only had 2 on target. Luckily, this was only a friendly. But it's a good start. I'll take a 2-1 loss. I mean, I don't know where they are, if they're a league above, a league below, or what. Can I find it if I go to Liphook United? Hampshire Premier League Senior Division. It's not our division, I know that much. But I feel like it could still be tier 12. I don't know. Where are they in their league? Where are they expected to finish in their league? Where are they? Oh, there they are, 5th. Now, I mean, this league is a lot more tighter than our league. So everybody's like 7.5 to win their league. And then you come over to ours, like this. And you got the favourites there at 1.0 to win. And everybody else is 50. Like, 50. That is insane. So they should have run away with it this year, surely to God. This us. We have 4 players now. And you can't see this. Yeah. Fortunately, 2-1 loss. Now, first little friendly of the season. Okay, look, we see our transfers. I've made some transfers. Why can't we see it? Why can't we see my transfers? Transfer history? Okay, yeah. So you know about James McCluskey? McCluskey here, 28 years old, centre midfielder. Kyan Trehe? I ain't got a clue if I just butchered his name or not. But he's a nice young centre back. I mean, his heading's pretty poor for a centre back, but I like his positional awareness there, his decisions. Strength is not too bad, I guess, for this level at 5. I mean, his determination's nice for a young player to have 15 determination, means they should improve quite a bit. Nick Hammond, as you all know, 33-year-old. I got a bit of experience in there. Goalkeeper, sweeper keeper. Tom Ripsher, my left back. I mean, he looks quite good, to be fair. I like Tom. He came from Southend, got released by Southend. I mean, I thought he looked quite tidy. And Sam Salis as well, 19 years old. Natural fitness 17 is insane. I thought that was amazing. Nice sort of red number there we don't really see in this kind of league. Yeah. Hopefully, by the time you come back next time, I'll have a few more signings under the belt. Probably a striker, I hope. And maybe a winger I'm looking to find. other than that, thank you all for joining me. Hopefully this is a start of a new series that I can put together on my channel. And I probably will go through my friendlies first before I come back and play CB Hounslow United Reserves. I believe we're expected to finish bottom, or they can't get promoted or something like that. Take care everybody, and see you next time.